Gracias.
I'm going to be talking a little bit about my next expedition. I have all my gear laid out here so I can do a proper check of everything and visualize what's coming with me. The plan for this expedition, I'm going to be flying on the Argentinian side of the Andes, starting with the border of Bolivia and flying all the way down into Patagonia. The goal is to try to do 2,500 kilometers in a month. We have 1 month where we have a nice retrieve vehicle and a driver. So we have a full crew backing us up for a month. So as some of you might know, I'm a JuJuy team pilot, and I reached out to JuJuy for equipment for this expedition, and they sponsored me with the harness and the wing. And I made a choice to take a really safe wing on this expedition. I'd rather be on a really safe wing where I can be taking videos and more relaxed than being on a super high aspect ratio or race glider, being a bit more nervous. So I decided to fly the Bonanza 3, which is a big step in the paragliding world. It's a 2-liner C-wing. So we're going to be flying this Bonanza 3. And then for the harness of choice, I have the Genie X-Lite, which is really light. And then I have a extremely light reserve in here as well. Helmet from Smith with Koroyd electric gloves because it can get really cold up there. So I got these ones from OR. They have these coils inside. That will save your hands because flying in the cold, there's not really good circulation. So if you're flying in really cold conditions, this is almost like one of the most essential things. Then also if we're flying high and cold, usually we're going to be in the higher altitudes. So I have oxygen kit. I have my oxygen tank here, and this is the tube. This is for the nostril. Not very comfortable, but it's essential. This is going to go in my cockpit. It fits nice in here, and the valve's going to be sticking out so I can adjust. I can regulate the pressure at different heights. Then I got my Camelback, and I have a life straw. If I need to drink water in the mountains and I'm stuck up there for a few days, this will filter most of the bacteria out. Got a first aid kit. I got these organic food bars, active greens, lots of nutrition, just some snacks. And then I have my condom catheters to pee. I got a Leatherman if I need to adjust some equipment or change some lines. Fire starter, just in case. A really lightweight but extremely warm sleeping bag for -15 Celsius. Hopefully I won't be sleeping in -15 because that won't be very nice. But we will be approaching the snow as we get further south. There's all my camera equipment. Got the GoPro and the Insta360. Hopefully I can get some nice shots with these. Navigator GPS. I decided to go with heavier GPS just because I like to be able to see the airspaces and all the information that I use here usually for racing as well. Yaesu FT60 radio, and I have the system for push to talk, so I can talk to Marcos when we're on the glide. Easy, I can just push and talk and it's really clear. I have a Nightcore flashlight, 1000 lumens, which is rechargeable. That's pretty sweet. Goggles, sunglasses, the buff, and just a little cover for my backpack in case it's raining. And I got this nice lightweight backpack from JuJuy, which has some padding, a waist strap, an area to put stuff up here, more easy access, and also side pockets. So it's really nice for hiking. So anyway, that's my kit, and we're gonna put it to the test soon, but super excited. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important. El pequeño amigo. The little pupsters. Huh? Hmm? Hey, puppy. First bag's out. There's our 2 wings, which is awesome. Because last time, connection with Peru, we lost both bags. And we lost them forever, so it's pretty nice. You want to jump in the front a little bit? We just made it to JuJuy. It's kind of the dust devil heaven, it looks like here. Just see dusties popping trash into the air. And we are currently, it's a Sunday, it's Mother's Day. So everything's closed today and tomorrow. And it's kind of an issue because we're looking for oxygen to fill up our tanks. And everything's closed, so we might have to start without oxygen. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can find some oxygen if we get lucky. We're gonna meet up with some locals today and speak about options of potential places that might have been slightly explored. That way we don't start hiking into the unknown on our first day. You can see right in front of me here, clouds forming. According to the forecast, some of those clouds are as high as 7,000 meters. And I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty strong conditions in this blue sky, dusty world. So I'm excited. Keep you guys updated. We're having some empanadas right now here because it's tricky to get into town with that big truck. So we're just eating on some places that we can find on the side of the road. Yeah, it's the big boy, that one. You can't just drive it into the city, it's illegal.
Claro, al cabo ibas a trepar, te pones viento de poli y tenés que... Acá es el...
Good morning, everyone. It's 6:30 a.m. here in JuJuy. We are at a campground. Cuckoo is the name of the local pilot who invited us to park the camper here. He's making us breakfast and he's gonna come and hike with us to the top of the mountain. Bon dia, Beth. Yeah, it's early. We're just waking up. There's a little creek, and wow, the sun really is starting to pop. Anyway, we'll be hiking. We're leaving here in half an hour and hiking up the hill.
Bueno, café. Dale, gracias. ¿Cómo va?
Todo bien, estamos sudando, preparándonos.
Cambiamos un poquito el plan, pero queremos aprobar.
We're in the back of Gabriel's Hilux, one of the local pilots in JuJuy. And Cuckoo is also here.
Thank you for the breakfast. Hospitality amazing.
He made us an awesome breakfast and he's got this epic camp spot. So they're giving us a ride to the bottom of the hill. It's like this lake, and then we're gonna climb to the top of the mountain until we find a nice grassy field. And then we're gonna be climbing as high as we can. We see the peaks behind are 4,800 meters. The locals are saying, so they're really high mountains. And we didn't manage to get our oxygen set up because it was Dia de la Madre, Mother's Day, and today's also a long holiday. So we're gonna start the trip without oxygen. So that's why we're starting on these lower mountains instead of on the top, on the Estepa. So we're gonna try to be flying on the lower terrain instead of going into the deep, big Andes mountains, the Andes. There's the mountains in the back, 4,800.
How's your kit? Zion.
It's nice. Still trying to figure out the weight balance. A little bit unstable on the top. A little top heavy. But it's not too heavy actually. It's nice.
How's your kit, Marcos?
It's heavy. It's good, it's good.
What are you flying today?
Tess, we got everything. We got the sleeping bag, pad. We didn't bring the tent, but we'll see how it's a good practice day.
Yeah. And what are you flying?
Today I'm flying the Advanced Omega X Atlas.
Con what? With what harness?
With the Skywalk Range Air, the 2, not the newer one. The older one.
Is Zion today?
Today I'm going to be flying, I got the Genie X Lite harness, and I'm flying the Leopard 2 prototype that I already gave it one test flight, and it's super solid, so I'm going to be using this for these flights.
And now, the plan now is?
The plan now is to hike basically till we feel comfortable for our launch site. We could hike all the way to the top if we want, if we have time. But if not, we're going to launch on more on the base as soon as there's some nice grass. And
nice.
Then the back peaks up there have 5,000 meters, so they're pretty tall. Andiamo. We're hiking. We got like 300 more meters vertical. Sun's starting to heat up this face nicely. Starting to get pretty hot. And but yeah, probably got like just 40 minutes more hike, and then we'll be on a launchable area. And if we decide to hike a bit more, we can keep going. But should be good. 2,600 meters takeoff today. Going a bit more vertical now. Our friend Cuckoo has been showing us a bit about the native plants. This one's like a curry. It smells delicious. You can make tea. And this one is an herb that if you squeeze it and then you smell it, it opens your lungs. Quite nice for this hike. We're at 2,400 and climbing. We're on the takeoff after a nice hike. Look at these beautiful mountains around us. We have a nice emergency landing at the bottom, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna get going pretty soon. The condors are already soaring. Today's plan is to, well, basically try to make it as far as we can flying south. But the goal number one is Salta. And then the second goal is going to be another town, ¿cómo se llama?
Calafate?
No, Cafayate. Cafayate is like the ultimate dream goal. We can make it there. But for now, let's just keep it simple, one thing at a time. Let's try to make it to Salta, following the main road. So we're not going too deep yet and keeping it nice. First climb. We're flying low. We're doing our crossing just to keep moving. It's a bit of an inversion. So hopefully we can break through that inversion soon and start getting high. We're scratching real low already. Looking for potential top landings if we do have to land early. But I think we'll be able to climb out of here. Just sustaining though. Nothing's really popping up. There we go. See? Get a couple beeps. And when you go downwind, you hit that sink. We're starting to get a little bit more strong. Finally. So we can climb. It's not fun scratching around, fighting the inversion because we got some smoke. So yeah, it's nice to get some punchy thermals here. There it goes, like 4 meter, 3 meter, and then nothing. Yeah, it's a bit punchy. A little hole of sun around the shade and managing to climb, so that's a little bit of luck there. See, it's all shady around us, overdeveloping, and we're in a climb, so that's good. Looks sunny in the distance, so hopefully we can keep our heading that way and fly for the whole day. In this canyon I got drilled by some rotor here. I'm gonna try to climb out. If not, I'm gonna have to land in the river. And it's quite a long way to the next town. It's really windy. Slow save. Hopefully I can get out of here. Bumpy and windy river valley. Getting low, getting low. Well, not every day goes as planned. I'm on the ground early. Conditions are still good actually. I got stuck in this river canyon just back here, and didn't manage to clear a hill by like 15 meters. I was stuck on the lee side behind those hills there, and the wind's blowing quite strong. Got a river canyon passing through there. So anyway, end of the story. I'm on the ground early. Marcos managed to stay up. He is still flying, so I think he's gonna land pretty soon, not too far from me. But he managed to get over the hill and conditions are still good. We could have definitely been able to fly a few more hours today, but it is what it is. Did a nice 60K and on the ground we are. Marcos. He landed in the governor's house, and he is being taken to the police station to be interviewed. So they don't let him out right now. Police are coming to get him, so we're just on hold.